Competition has increased, and that's one of the issues. I think that's the reality that we in America face. And so education is the only key. And the rite of passage to the the older, maybe in the past was, like you said, high school, but now it's just having an undergraduate degree is the minimum. They don't even talk to you on an average good job unless you have a degree, and that's very common. So I think the rite of passage from an educational perspective is to have an undergraduate degree at the minimum.
Now, how do they get in touch with you?
Well, we typically find our prospective students are researching schools online. So the very first thing they can do is take a look at our website, and I would encourage a good look around there, looking at the curriculum as well as asking questions and looking at what a lot of the common questions are that we've posted answers to. Also, we have our phone number there listed on the website. We can put you in touch with any number of answers to questions that you're seeking. Sometimes people want to speak with faculty, and we can make that available through our admissions team.
How about financial aid?
Financial aid information is also on our website.
Okay.
And we have financial aid support members who are at the university to help folks through the process, make them aware of all of their options.
I guess you have competition, and if you can give me a little sense of what the competition is like and where do you stand in that competition?
We are really a provider to specific market segments, and that's how we've built our business. Serving the military, we're actually a top provider, one of the top couple of providers.
Fantastic.
And we feel very good about what we're providing to the military, and that they're aware of us and what we're providing in Homeland Security, intelligence, and emergency segments, and particularly in the Washington area where a significant percentage of our students live. We're a different kind of university, I would say. We're not a typical online for-profit university that is looking to is a business and looking to make profits. We're more of a traditional university offering a broad curriculum and at an affordable price, so that's where we're positioned in the marketplace.
Before I let both of you go, I want to know, how did you come here in Washington, D.C. and do what you do? Starting with you first, tell me, where do you come from and how did you get to Washington, D.C.?
Well, I'm originally from India, graduated from IIT Kharagpur, and then came out. I had a job assignment. They came to India to get 3 people to develop a big accounting system, and so I don't know, they must have made a mistake. They somehow found me, and so I came here on my first job. And since then, I've been doing a lot of consulting, with various federal and military institutions, including the White House and the U.S. Senate. And then I did a lot of teaching on the side. I enjoy teaching, and I like making a difference in people's lives. And that just kind of mushroomed, and then I got involved at higher and higher levels. And finally, I'm at American Public University. And this is what gives me most joy. When I go to sleep at night, I worked hard, long hours, but I just go. I really just go home with a great sense of satisfaction.
It just dawned on me, there are a lot of people that love to teach, but they're doing so many different things in their lives that you may be wanting to hire them just for maybe 1 course or 2 courses.
And you're exactly right. In fact, we have many adjuncts. We use a lot of adjuncts because, remember, we made a comment earlier that we want people that are in the real world. So we get people who are in the real world and who have a passion to teach. They may be in the real world but don't care about students, and hey, that's good for them, but we prefer to stay away from them. But those who have strong real world experience and care about teaching others and making a difference in people's lives, we want to draw them. So there's plenty of room for them.
Now, Beth, where are you from and how did you get into Washington, D.C.?
Okay, my trip was much shorter. I started in the state of Tennessee and went to college at Duke University, a traditional experience in North Carolina.
School.
And there I actually met someone who offered me a job here in the Washington, D.C. area for a business association. And I was here for 5 years doing that, sought my MBA at night while I was there working full-time at the University of Maryland, College Park. So I was going to a traditional school, but at night and doing the work thing. And then I worked at a couple of IT companies, and then I moved on to American Public University System about 6 years ago, when we were much earlier in this development and when online education was a very new thing to people. It's just been exciting to see online education grow up in a sense, and now it's a very mainstream way of doing things. And as Dan said, I think working in education is such a great thing, because you can go home feeling like you've made a difference in people's lives. You've opened up opportunity for them to get their education, and there's really not that much that's better than that.
You know, I feel for you when you said that you went evening and night classes at the University of Maryland. It's difficult. I certainly, that alone makes it a point. So much easier and nicer to do it online.
Absolutely.
In this weather.
And this traffic as well.
Well, I want to thank both of you, Beth, Daniel, both of you coming in here and really enlightening us on the online education. And I sincerely hope that this will bring in a wave of educated kids in this country, so that we are not lagging behind China and India and the others. So, thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for having us.
And we shall be right back.